What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today I'm about to be talking about this new patch that just dropped for Mortal Kombat 1 yesterday. And the first thing I need to say about this patch is actually amazing. This patch is great. NRS has been on a streak with this game. They have been releasing good patch after good patch, great changes after great changes. This patch is just great. It really is. And I feel like they are finally listening, and it feels so good to say that they're actually being consistent. Finally, consistency with NRS. That's what we've been missing all of these years. But there is a little bad with this patch, but it's 90% good. So first things first, let me get the bad out of the way. That's Takeda. Takeda got meaningless changes in this patch besides this. This being a low now is good, but it should have been a low in the first place. And he's still easily the worst character in the game. The only good thing about the changes with Takeda right there is this, honestly. Them making this more active is meaningless because the armor still takes 30 frames to come out. It's just a bad armor move. It just is. It's not good. Actually, let me make sure I got that number right. Turn that frame data on. Yeah, 30 frame startup is ridiculous. Like, it's actually a joke. His armor move still sucks. And the other change they gave him was making this a mid now, which was a nerf. This was an overhead. So with Kung Lao hat, he actually had some stuff with it, but I mean, that's gone now. This is a mid. That was an unnecessary change, in my opinion. This is just, you know, a nerf. I don't know why they did that, but this is the only real nerf of the patch. So again, that's why I say the patch is 10% not good because the Takeda changes. But again, the low is decent. The thing about this low now is you're going to be able to get combos off of it. So if you pick Chameleon, and this is just to show one off. So if I do the low like this and then do it instantly into the, oh wait, let me move this so you can see that it combos. So if you do the low and then live, you can still get a combo. See? So there's gonna be some dirt he can get with this low right here. Having an instant air low is cool. That is a good change, but the character is just so bad overall that that's not really going to be enough. And let me be clear about this character because y'all won't hear me talking about Takeda a lot on this channel. Again, with all the good in this patch, Takeda is easily one of the biggest disappointments of NRS history for me. This was my favorite character in 10, and I feel like the state he is in this game is atrocious. It really is. And I don't think there's any saving this character. And I'm not going to waste my time talking about this character because he's so bad that I think it's going to take a lot of patches to make him decent. And I'm not here for it. I'm just not. He was a really big disappointment to me, but there's so much good in this patch and so much good they've been doing lately. I'm not going to dwell on Takeda. So if people want him buffed, if you know, you think he's good or bad, I honestly don't care. He was just a huge disappointment to me, and I'm not going to spend my time talking about this character because I honestly think he's beyond saving unless they just completely, you know, dedicate a bunch of patches to him, but I don't think they're going to do that. So, yeah, that's the bad. Let's get the bad out of the way. That's Takeda. And now let's talk about all the good from the patch. So, I'm going to talk about least important to most important. Let's go with Frost now. Frost, I really feel like they want Frost to be a meta cameo, like so bad. They really want Frost to be good. I think Frost has probably received the most buffs out of any cameo. But the Frost changes are good, but here's the thing with Frost. Frost doesn't fit into this game's meta. As simple as that, NRS. If y'all want Frost to be good, y'all are going to have to play into the meta. And she's such a unique cameo because she has so many things. Like she has a full screen She has counter zoning, setups. She has like the splat that she could just do at any time. And she has a wall. They want this cameo to be good. They're really trying. But she just doesn't fit into the meta. Y'all keep giving Frost things that don't fit into the meta. Now, this is good. Let me show you what they changed on this. They basically just made that faster overall. The call out faster and everything faster with it. But again, I still think she's just going to be a niche pick because she's not good enough. She just doesn't fit into the meta. It's simple as that. And if you have fun with Frost, if you like Frost, that's fine. I find that Frost is really popular among like the very casual, like lower level players. They really love them some Frost. But she's just not a good cameo. And that's all there is to it. She doesn't fit into the meta. But still, this is a good change because they're in their buff era right now. They keep buffing stuff. And that's great. So, I mean, but letting NRS know, Frost is not going to be good until y'all make her a part of the meta. And if y'all want a whole video on that, I'll do that. But that's going to take too long. I don't want to address that in this video. This is good. But moves like this have never been a part of Mortal Kombat 1's meta. So, yes, it's a nice change. The Frost players are going to like it, hopefully. But she's still not a great cameo. She's just mediocre at best. Now, let's talk about Ferra. Ferra, y'all know how I felt about Ferra. I feel like people were complaining way too much about Ferra because people complain all day about, you know, wanting more things in the game, more good things in the game. And then they gave everyone Ferra and all people did was whine about Ferra. Now the health was cracked. She did not need that much health. I will completely say that. But the options that Ferra gave you were great. And instead of nerfing her, I feel like there should be more strong cameos. I made a whole video talking about that, if you want to watch that. But I feel like the nerfs they gave to Ferra were literally just to get people to shut up. Because honestly, the nerfs weren't even that big of a deal, but I think that's a good thing. Again, to sum it all up, we need more strong cameos, not less. So I had no problem with Ferra being strong as she was. But what they did to Ferra, basically, let's go ahead and actually we can get rid of the Takeda part and the Frost part now. Drag that down. Okay, so what they did to this right here was they made it a low. Not made it a low. They made the low more punishable. That's really the big change, and they nerfed the health from 100. From you got like 1150, now you get 1050 now. So I think that was a very good change for for Ferra. And I feel like at the end of the day, people are still going to complain about Ferra no matter what. And we're not going to that's not going to go away. People are going to complain about Ferra constantly and just still be mad about the cameo. But I think it's just whatever. Like, we need more good cameos. Please stop whining about good cameos. Ferra has done more for this game than any other cameo. She made a lot of characters more viable, and other metas that just had like 3 characters shining, Ferra makes a lot of characters good. So that's why I'm a Ferra advocate, because she does more for the game than she hurts it. But again, I made a whole video on that. I feel like the changes to Ferra were great. So just to show off the change, this right here, it's minus now. And I would I would have that where the frame data should be to show you. So to show you right here, it's -9 now. Now, you're still going to be able to use it at spacing ranges, which is really good. So the characters that used it very well at range, you're still going to be able to do the same thing. You're just not going to be able to abuse it up close anymore. They're going to be able to punish you if you do the slide up close. That was a very fair change. And I can tell that they wanted the slide to overall be the weaker one. They wanted the overhead to be the stronger one, because the slide, you know, even the angle that it pops up, a lot of characters can't get certain combos off of it. So again, A great change for Ferra. Now, the other change that I want to talk about, something that people thought was a bug. People thought this was a bug. If you call Ferra in and she does an attack from the air, you see how your whole bar gets used and she's an ambush, right? Now, if I let her regenerate to half a bar, the move still comes out. A lot of people thought this was a bug, but I guess it's not. I guess it's intended. And again, I have no problem with that. I'm a Ferra advocate. So, again, great non-change, I guess. People thought it was a bug, but I guess it's not. And again, Ferra, great changes. I'm really happy that they did not kill this cameo, because we need more cameos that are good, not less. Again, I'm saying that so much. Now, the star of this patch, Tremor. Tremor might be cracked now, y'all. Tremor might actually be ridiculous now. Let me go ahead and drag that down so we can see the Tremor changes. Tremor might be ridiculous. Basically, if you want to read that all, that's fine. But all you need to know about Tremor is all of his moves recover quicker off of the ambush. They come back as like quick as Ferra now when she calls her ambush. That is ridiculous. That's what we needed. That's what we needed for Tremor. Nobody wants to have to get a PhD to play an assist for the assist not to be cracked. Tremor needs to be a cracked assist for how hard he is to use. This was a absolutely great change. An absolute great change, I mean. It's just so good. So, look how fast he recovers now after you do an ambush. Look at that. That's instant. That's like chameleon speed. That's what we needed for Tremor. I'm telling y'all right now, mark my words right now, Sindel Tremor might be a problem. I know I've been on for the longest on how people downplay Johnny and people say, act like Johnny ain't the best in the game. But right now, for the first time since the Raiden Cyrax meta, I feel like Sindel could actually be better than Johnny. I don't know this for sure. That's just something that I'm speculating, because Sindel and Tremor is already a cracked team. It's just not popular because you have to do work and people are lazy. But now that they made Tremor come back dumb fast, oh no, that team might actually be the best in the game now. It might be. Now, again, it's a might. I still think Johnny is number one. Johnny is ridiculous, but being able to do this move fast all the time, that low, look how quick that comes back. Look how quick it starts to regenerate. That is absolutely insane. So, again, Tremor might be ridiculous now. And Tremor is also really good with Scorpion. You can do his chain stuff now, and it comes back quick, like instant. So this was already a really good assist for Scorpion, because Scorpion gets a vortex with it as well. He can kind of like hit you with this right here, and then I know he has a setup where he like jumps with it. He calls Tremor out, and then he jumps and then gets confirm off of it. I haven't labbed it because, again, Tremor was too much work for being a low mid tier assist, but a low mid to mid tier assist. But now he might actually be worth putting some work in, because that speed that he comes back off of these moves is crazy. This means a lot. There are characters in this game that were meta with really good ambush assists that they could just use, like Raiden, like Baraka, and this could be a big deal for them. This is a game changer. The Tremor changes are an absolute game changer. And then he also has moves where you can like throw this and then you can just get in. Like, this is a game changer. It really is. Again, great patch. This is what we need in RS. More meaningful, good changes. Y'all failed at Takeda. That's fine. Y'all did good on everything else. So let me know what y'all think about this patch. I'm telling y'all right now, watch out for Sindel Tremor. If y'all have not fought a good Sindel Tremor yet, it's it's crazy. I'm telling you, with them actually getting buffs to that team, because that was already a meta team. With them getting buffs, that might be ridiculous. That team might actually be cracked now. So, again, watch out, y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Great patch again. Great patch. Nickopz out.